No matter what your job is, you're anyways a slave. This is one of the most common sentences that I hear constantly online. You are in a 9 to 5, you are a slave. What's my opinion on that? And what are, in my opinion, the action to take in order to change this thing? First of all, let's say that in my opinion, it's true. If you work in a 9 to 5 job, for someone else, you're always gonna be a slave. I don't wanna use the word slave in a bad sense. I just mean that you're gonna have less freedom and you're gonna play by the rules of someone else. I recently decided to quit my 9 to 5 job. I've been working this 9 to 5 job, changing workplace, always in the same environment. I finally decided to quit my 9 to 5 after years and years of struggle. All the times I was like, yeah, it would be cool, but I was always too afraid to do it. Can everyone quit a 9 to 5 job? Should everyone quit a 9 to 5 job? Real life, it's like playing chess. In chess, you have multiple pieces, okay? And life, it's exactly like chess in this specific case. You have pawns, you have bishops, you have knight, you have rook, you have queen, and you have the king. The first thing to do is understanding if you're a pawn or a stronger piece. Because if you're a pawn, you are not supposed to quit your job. Because of course the world also needs people working for someone else, because this is how the world works. But if you cannot stand the idea of being fixed, working at the specific time that your boss says, if you cannot stand the idea of having to follow the rules of others, and especially if you love risk, you should definitely quit your job as soon as possible, without double thoughts and without anything else in your mind. I can understand that it's really tough, and if you that you're watching this video, you have a family, of course it's a little bit more complicated. You have more responsibility, especially as a man, because you have to manage your family and you need a specific income in order to pay all the expenses. But for an average guy, from in the age between 18 years old and 25, if you don't have a family and you're working 9 to 5 and every morning you struggle to get up from your bed because you have to go to work and you don't really want to do it, just quit. Yeah, but I need a plan B, I need some income, I need to match the income. That's absolutely bullshit. Let me tell you actually what I decided to do, and maybe I hope that this is gonna help you and finally allow you to take the step toward your freedom and toward your dream job, let's say. I've been looking for the right moment to quit my job since I started working. Okay, the first month I was already wondering when it's gonna be the time that I can finally quit my job and start to do the things that I wanted to do. And I started to do the things that I wanted to do as a side thing. Every single minute, or at least most of them, I was spending trying to improve and achieve something at the side. I always try to earn a little money also with my side thing, with my passions. But it was always a struggle because, of course, also a normal job, it can be exhausting, especially if you work up to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day. And maybe finishing to work, you're still motivated once you finish to work and you still try to achieve something. The only problem is that you are not always 100% fresh. The first problem is that most of the people, before quitting their job, they want to match the income that they're earning with the second job that they are doing, the one that they want as a main one, let's say. The problem with that, it's really simple, that usually when you start a new journey, you start from level 0, okay? So now you started that you were 18 years old, unemployed, without a job. You learn a skill in order to earn a normal job, and then you get stuck. In a certain sense, you maybe got a raise or whatever it is. And now you have this leap. You're like, okay, if I now quit my job, I'm gonna earn half of the money that I was earning before. And this is absolutely not a problem. The question that you should ask yourself is, in 5 years from now, if I keep down this road, how much I'm gonna earn? Great. Now, in 5 years from now, if I change road and I take the one of my dreams, giving 100%, or at least trying to give your 100%, how much am I gonna earn? Of course, we don't have the crystal ball, we don't know the future, of course. But that doesn't mean that we cannot do a prediction. Of course, there's always a percentage of risk that you have to be okay with. I was always afraid of this small percentage that everything could go wrong, especially because I work mostly with social media and with sport, people don't really want to train, and I was a little bit worried about it. What solved all this problem was like, great, what's the worst case scenario that can happen? And I realized that nothing can happen really serious, at least. I realized that if I quit my job and everything goes wrong, I can always go back. Because there is not a maximum age to find a work in a restaurant or to cleaning floors. There is not a maximum age. If I try to achieve my dreams and I reach age 30 and I fail completely, I can always do a step backward and start to work as a normal person. But at least I know that I tried and I committed completely to my goal. That's a huge difference. Now, I want you to do one small reflection, one small consideration about your current life. If you're watching this video, you probably have some other passion that you would love to transform into your job. Analyze how good you are at this thing, okay? Because if you're a complete beginner, you don't need to actually quit your job. But if you're at a decent level, understand with how little time and how little energies and focus putting inside this job, you were already able to be better than most of the people. Imagine if you would be able to commit with it for most of your time. That's exactly what made me realize that I was doing a huge mistake staying in my 9-to-5 job. Yeah, that's true. A huge mistake. So what I did? I took a piece of paper, I started to write down numbers and analyze the facts without any emotions. Because this is really important. It's normal that you get worried and scared as soon as you join the topic, and it's really difficult for a human to just be cruel and 100% objective about the thing. A piece of paper can always help in these cases. What I did, I checked how many money I had. I checked how much I'm spending every single month, and I live alone by myself, and my lifestyle it's not super basic. And then I asked myself, how many months can I survive with the same lifestyle? I didn't even cut the cost. And I realized the amount of time that I will be able to survive with the same lifestyle without having a job. And as soon as I realized that, I asked myself, but wait, if I would have all this time and all these energies and no safety net, would I be able to make it work? And guys, the answer of course is yes. The thing that makes me sad, truly sad, it's that in the past I should have thought already this. But you know, there are things happen always in the right moment. If it didn't happen before, it meant that maybe I wasn't ready. Right now, hell yes. I'm really ready. I'm 100% sure about what I'm doing. Does it mean that I have absolutely no fear because I'm aware that I'm gonna be able to succeed? No. And that's not even the meaning of the word brave. Brave means that you're scared and you do it anyways. Because if you're not scared, you're not brave. If you're not scared of doing bungee jumping or skydiving, whatever it is, you're not brave doing it. You're just enjoying what you're doing. So once you're scared and you do it anyways, then you can consider yourself proud, first of all, and also brave. Once I accepted these consequences, this decision, I said myself, hey Khalil, listen, it's normal. You're gonna be scared, you're gonna be afraid, you're gonna regret this decision for a while. You're gonna wake up in the night thinking, damn it, what I did. I ruined everything. How I'm gonna survive? I'm never gonna do it. But then I said, great, if I know that it's coming, it doesn't really matter. You know, I can just ignore it. If you know that I'm gonna punch you right now, you're gonna be able to dodge it, you know. That's the thing. Once you expect something, the danger from this thing, it's of course way less than it would be if you wouldn't expect. So guys, my tip for you is stop overthinking, especially if you're smart. Don't think too much, because most of the rich people, they're not even smart. They're just lazy and they find easy solution to solve problem to themselves and then to other people. I'm gonna quit my job in 2 months from now, and I'm gonna go all in on social media. I'm gonna do my best to provide you as much value as I can, and I'm gonna do my best also to coach as many people as possible, and I'm gonna start to finally chase my dream of becoming a public speaker / life coach. I wish you a wonderful evening or day, whatever is the time where you're watching this video. If you like this video, feel free to share it with one of your friends that has the same trouble and problem. And for other video like this one, just follow the channel. I'm also gonna do some training guides and stuff like that. If you need any specific help, feel free to write me an email to collaboration.khalil@gmail.com, or you can directly write me a message on Instagram on khalil_santarelli_svu. You find the names somewhere here. Remember, be a player, and see you to the next video.